Welcome to Language Insights, the podcast dedicated to helping you master English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Michael. Today, we're diving deep into a topic often underestimated but incredibly powerful: the importance of reading in learning English and expanding your vocabulary.
Michael, many learners focus heavily on speaking and listening, which are crucial, of course. But why should reading be given equal, if not more importance?
That's a fantastic question, Sarah. Reading provides a stable, consistent input of language. Unlike conversations, which can be fast-paced and fleeting, reading allows you to process information at your own speed. You can reread sentences, look up words, and truly absorb the structure and nuances of English.
So it's about deliberate practice?
Exactly. Think of it as building a strong foundation. When you read, you're constantly exposed to correct grammar, varied sentence structures, and a wide range of vocabulary and context. This passive learning is incredibly effective because your brain starts to recognize patterns without you even consciously trying.
That makes sense. But for beginners, reading can feel overwhelming. Where should they start?
Absolutely. The key is to start with material that is slightly above your current level, but not so difficult that it becomes frustrating. Graded readers are excellent for this. They are books specifically written for English learners, with controlled vocabulary and simplified grammar.
And beyond graded readers?
Once you're comfortable, move to authentic materials that genuinely interest you. This is crucial for motivation. If you love cooking, read recipes or food blogs. If you're into sports, read sports articles. When you're passionate about the topic, the learning becomes enjoyable and sustainable.
What about vocabulary acquisition through reading? How effective is it compared to memorizing word list?
It's far more effective. When you encounter a new word in a sentence, you see it in its natural habitat. You understand its meaning, its connotations, and how it interacts with other words. This contextual learning leads to deeper understanding and better retention than rote memorization.
So I shouldn't stop to look up every single new word?
Ideally, no. Try to infer the meaning from the surrounding text. If you stop every few words, reading becomes a chore, and you lose the flow. Only look up words that seem crucial to understanding the main idea, or words that appear repeatedly.
And when I do look up a word, what's the best way to remember it?
Don't just read the definition. Write the word down in a sentence that you create yourself. Use it in a way that's relevant to your life. This active engagement solidifies the word in your memory. You can also create flashcards with sentences, not just single words.
That's a great tip. What about different types of reading materials? Does reading fiction differ from nonfiction in terms of language learning benefits?
Both are valuable, but they offer different benefits. Fiction, especially novels, helps you develop a sense of narrative, character development, and often exposes you to more idiomatic expressions and colloquial language. Nonfiction, on the other hand, is excellent for building specialized vocabulary in areas of interest and for understanding more formal or academic language structures.
So a balanced approach is best?
Precisely. Mix it up. Read a novel for pleasure, then switch to a news article or a blog post on a topic you're curious about. The variety keeps things fresh and exposes you to different linguistic styles.
Many learners struggle with reading speed. Any advice on that?
Don't obsess over speed initially. Focus on comprehension. Speed will naturally increase as your vocabulary grows and your brain becomes more accustomed to processing English. You can also try techniques like reading chunks of words instead of individual words, or using a finger or pen to guide your eyes.
And for advanced learners, how can reading continue to push their English skills?
For advanced learners, reading becomes a tool for refining nuance, understanding subtle humor, and appreciating literary style. They can delve into classic literature, academic journals, or complex essays. This level of reading helps them move from simply understanding English to truly mastering it, including cultural references and deeper meanings.
It sounds like reading is a lifelong journey in language learning.
It absolutely is. The more you read, the more you learn. It's a continuous cycle of discovery and improvement. Reading is not just about acquiring language. It's about acquiring knowledge and broadening your worldview.
Before we wrap up, Michael, what's one actionable tip you'd give to someone who wants to start reading more in English today?
Find something you genuinely enjoy reading, even if it's short. A comic strip, a song lyric, a short story. Make it fun and make it a habit. Consistency is far more important than intensity.
Excellent advice. And remember, every word you read is a step forward in your English journey.
Don't be afraid to reread. Don't be afraid to guess. Just keep turning those pages.
Thank you for joining us on Language Insights. We hope this discussion inspires you to pick up a book, an article, or anything in English and start reading today.
Keep reading, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.
What's the best way to learn new vocabulary?
In context, don't just memorize lists. Learn words in sentences or from stories. It makes them stick.
Should I focus on common words first?
Absolutely. High-frequency words are used everywhere. Master those and you understand a lot more.
What about word families like happy, happiness, happily?
Yes. Learning word families helps you see patterns and expand your vocabulary much faster.
Motivation is key. How do I stay motivated when learning gets tough?
Remember your why are you learning English? For travel, work, friends, keep that goal in mind.
And small goals?
Crucial. T aim for fluency in a month. Aim for a 5-minute conversation. Celebrate every small win.
What role does technology play in learning English?
S a huge help. Apps for vocabulary, online dictionaries, YouTube. But T rely only on them.
Why not just apps?
You need real communication. Apps are great for practice, but real conversations are essential for fluency.
How can I create an English environment at home?
Change your phone language. Listen to English music. Watch English news. Label objects in your house with English words.
What about thinking in English?
Try it. Describe what you see or do in your head in English. It trains your brain to process in the language.
Dealing with frustration. It happens? Any advice?
Be kind to yourself. Take a break. Watch a fun English movie. Remember, language learning T always linear.
Consistency over intensity?
Always. 5 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week. Small, regular efforts add up.
Let's give our listeners some quick homework.
Okay. First, listen to an English podcast for 10 minutes today.
Second, write 3 simple sentences in English about your day.
Third, change one app on your phone to English.
Fourth, learn 1 new word in a full sentence.
Fifth, try to say hello and thank you in English to someone this week.
These small steps will make a big difference.
Why is learning English so important today?
It opens doors. Travel, jobs, information, connecting with people globally. It's a universal language.
And it changes you, right?
Absolutely. It broadens your perspective, builds confidence, and helps you understand your own language better.
Any final thoughts for our listeners?
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Embrace them as learning opportunities.
Start with listening, then move to speaking, reading, and writing.
Practice consistently, even if it's just a little bit each day.
And remember, every expert was once a beginner. You can do this.
Thank you for joining us on English Made Easy. We hope this interactive session was helpful.
Keep practicing, keep growing, and we'll see you next time.